This is Albert Grande from pizzatherapy.com and legendsofpizza.com/blog. I have cornered Pete Lachapelle right here at Pizza Expo. He is the head honcho, the big enchilada of Pizza Expo. Hey, congratulations, Pete. How's it going?
Thank you. It's spectacular.
Pete, you've been doing this for a number of years.
Yep, it's 15 years now. This is my 50th Pizza Expo. For the last 7 years, it has just been going spectacular, man. I'd kiss just about anybody in this joint to thank them for coming. Back in 2002, we had, I think we had about 4,000 attendees, which is people like you guys with pizzerias. And then, since then, I think this year we may crack 7,000. It is wild. We may crack it. I don't even want to say it, but it is spectacular. We've got all kinds of excitement going on the floor. We've got the International Pizza Challenge. We have the World Pizza Games. We have demonstrations with Robert Irvine. Just gave his the opening session keynote speech, which is very cool because he's a normal guy, and that's what this industry is all about, is a bunch of normal guys.
Yeah.
What else we got going? We've got down on the floor. It's the largest floor we've ever had this year. We've got this over 1,000 booths representing 400 and I think it's 65 different companies. They'll come from around the world. About 20% of our attendees come from other than the United States or possessions.
And Pete, what is the biggest challenge of putting together a huge pizza show like this?
Well, I think what the key to getting people to come back, I believe, are the seminars. I think today, I had a seminar yesterday. It was about $1 million worth of revenue in one unit. And I had about 400 to 500 people in the room. And I asked them the question, before I got started, I said, let me just ask one question. How many of you, before you opened up your pizzeria, came from a pizzeria business or from the food service business in general before you got in it? Between 10 and 15 hands out of between 400 and 500 people raised. So the key is that everybody gets it. When they get in, the average guy getting into this business, they grab a chunk of money. They grab a 401k. They grab an inheritance, a golden parachute, a severance, all their savings. They grab grandma's recipe and they go and they build the pizzeria that they always knew they could. The problem is that today you can't bake your way out of a problem. You got to know the business. The business is that's probably the most important part. Is developing the seminars that will help average guys that did not come from the food service business, to become more successful. If I had one goal in mind, it would be to increase the success rate of independent pizzerias in this country, period. I want them to be more successful than hamburger joints, hot dog joints, yogurt joints, chicken joints. I don't care. Pizza is the best, and that is my goal, is to make sure that we can increase the success rate of independent pizzerias. So that's what this show is all about. And then there are booths, and then there are fun stuff. But that's really it. That's the key. That's the key.
Okay, so, Pete, thank you very much for taking a minute to talk with me.
I mean, I know I couldn't do it. I will not ever have a pizzeria, but that's all right.
Okay.
So,
hey, Pete, thank you very much for taking the time out to talk to me.
Thanks a lot.
You have a great expo.
You too. Thank you very much.
All right.